Nice jump. We're right on target. And you didn't even scratch the paint.
You got your cut. Now get out of my face.
You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on
Captain Will,
40% of
do you
10.
require my assistance?
You want
Hello,
4K?
Captain.
You got 4K. Not my problem.
I will accompany you.
From me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught. Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Please. It'd be one less sloppy rook whose mess I had to clean up. The last thing I need is another Austin rake getting cold feet. You want to leave the fleet? You pay the price. Not in credits, but in blood. Never apologize. Not if you want anyone in the fleet to respect you. And if they don't respect you, put a gun to their head and they'll get the message. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Keep. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Oh, well, I'll get right on that. A few plans, some throw pillows, and maybe this place will meet with your approval. Okay, sunshine? Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Keep, but it's better if I show you too. Follow me. All right, history time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh?
Come on. This game is so glitchy, eh?
We've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you, always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, neighbor. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Brooke, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key,
I don't
they
need to hear
established
about
it
your
as a
latest
base of
project.
operations
Just sell
and
the
began
materials.
pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way. Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
See
On the
anything
right,
you like?
you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how high. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. Patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. That's amusing. I don't think I've heard that one before. Oh, wait. Yes, I have. You might as well dispense with all the stupid jokes. I've been hearing them for years. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. It's been over 5 years since I've stepped off the key. Leaving this place puts far too much at risk. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
All right, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome.
When the tour is over, we'll have the whole settled
there's our
systems
other
on
new
the run
recruit.
someday.
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. If dealing with the Ragana was at the limit of your capabilities, then you have a serious problem on your hands. You are already in too deep to quit. And I can promise you, it only gets more difficult from here. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself. Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarall for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Griggs. Griggs led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it. Of course. Where else could I find such a perfect location to weed out any rooks who'd be wasting the fleet's time? Through a bit of luck and a hell of a lot of cash, Neva was able to get her hands on an access code to the inside of the lock. This will be the first time someone from the Crimson Fleet has set foot in there for, well, since Griggs left the place behind. It has been frustrating, being this close to potential clues, but not being able to find a way through those prison walls. Before Griggs left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Griggs' legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Systef. Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Been hearing some stuff about the Mantis being back.
Wow.
About time you got here.
Why ain't your mouth moving, Brett? What you looking at? What
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
I hate surprises. Just do what I say, and you might even walk away from this. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth...
Fine.
All right, listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Grix's legacy. We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me. If that was supposed to be a joke, I am not laughing.
Don't worry about laughing, Delgado. It'll be a goddamn laugh riot when I split open his head with a crowbar.
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, when you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. No, if that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Yeah. Yeah, keep talking, wise ass.
Throttle it down, both of you. Oh, and there's one more thing. Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting them inside. We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
I believe we are no longer alone.
we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the Legacy, and eventually, the Crimson Fleet. The lock.
Yeah, he needs to get this thing open, like, right now. It's freezing out here.
Then crank up your suit heat, Mathis, because it's probably not going to get much better once we are inside. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go. First time I have been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual? Pull it out. If it's hostile, take it down. Couldn't be simpler. How many people did you see? Cell block. Could you imagine being stuck under a ton of ice like this for the rest of your life?
Yeah, sure. Must have been awful. Better them than us, though, am I right?
Wait, shut up a second. Did you hear that?
Huh?
Must be a nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Be right back.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about 1 kilometer away. Hallelujah. If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop you for saying that.
Enough already. I should have known better than to bring both of you at the same time. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area, but everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
Well, this is just great. The hell are we supposed to do now?
I'm just gonna shit talk this guy the whole time.
What's there to think about? Let's face it, we're on our own now. Why? Because that's what is... The hell with that. We used this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time... Yeah, we're doing... Or maybe we should wait until the next time we're on an alien world, and separated from Delgado by an ice fall. I had a feeling you'd be on board. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct. And there's information here about Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. We'll... Oh, fun. You know, for a second there... Now, let's find a way out of here. I guess that's one way through. You hear that? Ah, never mind. This place is starting to get to me.
Is anyone up there? Use the intercom up there if you can. So the two of you made it. We have obviously been cut off. First, I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going... And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Griggs. You both... Yeah? And tell Mathis not to get any bright ID.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
looks like there's a guard tower overlooking the cell block. We should check it out.
On my way, bro. Let me get that rested XP bonus.
So, have you changed your mind yet? Yeah, well, too bad. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds by now. And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. Wouldn't be the first time, am I right? You've got a point. All right, I'll follow you. So, now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our next move, genius? Keep doing what we've been... I suppose we should start off by searching the tower. If he stashed any useful information, it might still be hidden somewhere. Cell T-03-118. Where's the start, I guess?
Carter let him know it's time to get off this rock. He'll help the mining detailings into the utility closet and the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that we'll have to coordinate this carefully. We'll continue using his locker in the showers area. Next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
I'm gonna wipe the floor with you!
Okay, Carter. Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 486111071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen.
I swear, I am never going to buy silly drinks ever again.
Ow. Really?
you now! Whatever, who needs them? I'll take care of this!
Was this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out. Well, well, what do we have here? Give me a sec. This ought to come in handy.
The hell did you find? Oh, hell.
All right, let's keep going. Can you imagine how angry the prisoners were when they rioted? I would hate to have been one of the guards. Looks like this is the warden's office. They built the office right next to the shuttle bay for quick escapes, I bet.
I hope you found something because I am getting sick. I knew it! Everyone said I was out of my mind, but something told.
Yup, that's right. It was a team effort all the way. We had each other's...
That madness? Tell him to shut up.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Now all we have to do is find a way off of this planet. Let me see. Here we go. I'm looking at schematics for the lock, and I don't think there's a way to get you back to the surface from there. But I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key. Good answer. You're learning. Okay. Shuttle bay activated. Yup. That's got it. Might take a while, though. You have done a hell of a job, Rook.
Hey, look, well, I wanted to thank you. What? No, no way. But, look, about all that killing Delgado stuff. Yeah, of course. Now, let's get that.
That's it. Time to bring out the big guns. I only got 42 bullets.
hell of a view from here. Lack of love.
Every time I see red leaf smile, I wonder what.
Let's get on with it.
If you need credits, hit up the mission boards at the core.
I like my weapons like I like my coffee. Scalding.
There you are.
It's about time.
Not now, neighbor. Well? That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew? Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean.
No, neighbor. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for. And the recording that you found proves that it is out there. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my...
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, Neva. This isn't hard.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual. Good, because that is... Neva and I are too well known to walk around the Star. I need you to board that ship. You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided... That's it then. Next stop for... And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Grixis' legacy. For now.
Hey, Rook. Before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
If you have any last questions about the job, ask them now.
Hey, I wanted to thank you one last time for not ratting me onto Delgado.
No problem.
If he would have found out what I was planning, well, I don't even... Oh yeah, sure, anything you need. You just, you know.
Wrap your business up with Mathis, then we'll talk. There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole Rokov on the Siren of the Stars. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what?
It's you who ends up with all our creds.
My friend's got a...
I'm about to tell you. Rokov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called Earth Savior Award. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those gal bait credentials, I want you to grab...
The creds you spend here go to the fleet, not to me, not to you. Second, if I really bums lay a finger on these rods, I am going to use a spice commission.
And I'd prefer to have the money that award's worth in my account. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with? Then it's settled. All right, Rook. Because that's exactly... beneath all of that. So get used to it. We'll talk later.
can get work from the boards near the Reckoner's Court. As long as you put the fleet first, you won't have any problems.
Are you looking to start something?
We're free and clear for flight. Switching over to standard engines. Airlock integrity looks good.
Hey.
Sysdef Marines are the best of the best.
Heard you boarded the key. I can't imagine what state the pirates
Yo,
left it in.
back. Then things are moving forward.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. Did you discover anything with legacy? Wait a moment. Are you telling me?
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of... We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story. Well, we can solve that. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Galbank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must... What's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to... We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits that...
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Gal Bank execs for information.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Cricks was clever. For some reason. It's imperative. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settlement. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. You're both dismissed.